Right, hello, welcome to our stream, everybody. So this is a very new format for me, as you can see. We are playing directly on a CRT TV, but welcome to the stream. Happy weekend, everyone. I'm not so used to this setup yet, but so this will be like my other setup when I'm streaming. If I like to just have like a POV of like the actual CRT TV wherein I'm actually playing on it. So this is like the first time. I'm not sure how the sounds work on the setup, but hopefully it's not that bad. Because I only have like one audio input for for this setup. But I think it's quite cool. And for me, it's really much fun to play directly on the CRT TV. Like when I playing it here, I think it's much more fun than playing it on an actual monitor. Though you cannot see me on the screen. So I think that's okay from time to time, right? But yeah, welcome to the stream, and we're still going to play Suikoden 2, obviously. So this is our day 12 already, and I feel like we've come a long way in regards on playing this game, and I'm not really sure if this is something that we can beat today. I think we've already come very long way to go. I mean, we've come really far that right now I'm really thinking that there will be possibility that I can finish this game today. But yeah, I hope you love my new setup. So this is, everything is new, like the CRT TV is new. We're playing it on actual PS1, and you can see DV as well on the screen. This is my first purchase of my collection for retro gaming. So that's why he's there, as you can see. So yep, we're playing Suikoden 2. The setup is quite new for me, and I'm still adjusting with it. And yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying your time here. Hopefully. Right, I'll be playing in a bit soon, but if you guys have anything to talk about, this is the time to do it. Yeah, but yeah, welcome to the stream. And okay, so if you missed my stream, like Nanami just a little bit of like a backstory on what happened on last stream. So Nanami just like snapped on our day 10 or day 11. And honestly, I get it. Like, I totally get Nanami during that time. Like, she wasn't crazy. I feel like she was so alone, done with the war, but she's so done with the weight of it that, like, done watching Ryu carry everything while she just stands there, like, next to him. So always next to him. So like she's supposed to be okay with that. And one of the chat actually put it perfectly, like the Nami felt alone, like profoundly alone, and that hits differently when you think about it. Right? Because think about it, Ryu became or becomes a leader, like the symbol, the hero of this whole war, and the Nami just like there, sitting behind or just always behind Ryu. So maybe she's so overwhelmed, she's so fed up, just doing nothing, just always like behind Ryu. And for me, I feel like she must be feeling like nobody's writing songs about her, like nobody's rallying behind her name. So that's why she must feel very lonely during that time, because again, she's the only one who asked us to, or dragged us to get away from here, get away from everybody, from the war. Let's get Joey back. That's what she said during our last stream. So I could not be mad at her. I actually put it on the notes here. Part of me was like, I want to do that as well. Like, to disappear, like be at peace somewhere. And that feeling, I guess that's I don't think that's not kind of weakness at all, but that's just like being, like, let's say, more human. And I think as a human, we tend to think about ourselves most of the time, but we should not be ashamed of that because that's the reason why our ancestors survived being in the jungle, right? So being anxious, being looking for ways how can we survive or what's like the best thing to do or like the safest thing to do at this present moment. But then again, we need to also be like mindful of our actions. So this is what I've learned during the previous stream, because we know that we always have like consequences, either good or bad, based on our actions. And I just have to put this. Okay, let me just, because I think the sounds is very very annoying, either good or bad. So for this specific case, this running away from everybody led to the death of one of our cherished friends, like Ridley. If you watched the previous streams, you probably knew about him. He's like the half human, half canine looking guy. So he was dead because of the thing that we did, which is like running away. And because of that, we leave Ridley behind, like the city, the Tinto town. So we leave him behind, and currently while we are away or while we are running away, he was attacked by Necron, which the cause of his death. So I'm really sad about Ridley and what happened to him, but we cannot do much right now. And oops, okay, what's happening? What's happening to my save file? Okay, here we go. So that's what happened on our last stream. But also, um, after we've like escaping from everything, if you've been on the stream, like Shu also Shu found us and talked to us about what's happening and um why we cannot back down anymore, and he even slaps us to wake, I mean, maybe to wake us up to the reality that we've really come a long way and we can't really just go away somewhere far and get away from this war. So we really have to finish this, even it means that we're going to face against Joey. That might be something that will happen very very soon, and we really don't have a choice with that. But yeah, that's what happened last stream. And aside from that, what else? Yeah, something to talk about or something to share about. So I've talked about before, like the struggling of me with my new job, right? So right now it's my like 7th month, and it feels like it's a really long way to go. So streaming is like me sharing what's happening with my current job as well. So I want to share something personal. So I want to share that today. I honestly feel like I have, like what I just said, long way to go. So there's so many things to learn, and yeah, it pressures me. But it's well, wait first. Before I start talking about this, I'd like to go to the village before we start the actual mission. We already have a lot of people here in our castle. I just hope that you can see it fine, but I'm just going to go back with Lucas not here. I'm just going to go to this town so that we can have a good background music while I'm talking here. So yeah, so one thing that I like to share today is like uh, you know what like what I mentioned before, like on my current role, there's a lot of pressure on the job itself because you're the main responsible to design network, and since we are like an MSP, like a managed service provider, so we do have to deal with different kind of setup almost every day, and there are really complicated setup that that I have to deal with. So that's also one of my problem. It's not a problem, it's more of like me adjusting with all of this things. I'm really grateful with all the pressure and the expectations with the role that I land into. I feel like I'm just like very lucky to have that role. And the fact that I'm learning a lot of things, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, even though that I feel pressure, is such a blessing for me. But sometimes, just like Minami, I already like funny thing is like just like Minami in Suikoden 2, like I caught myself thinking, what if I just like find a job that's more like, let's say, more peaceful, like like a role that less responsibility, like less of everything. So I mean, it was just like a joke, a little joke I made to myself. But yeah, just like Minami already know the answer. I'm not just going to like back down, because here's the thing: I need to get better on this graph. That's for sure. Why? Well, this is the first time that I get really excited about of being great at my work, if that makes sense. So earlier, like I'm in a zone, like a flow, like you can call it like flow or like lock in, whatever you call it. But like for hours during my work time, I'm just like doing the documentation, reviewing, designing, creating policies, and I feel like I'm so happy with it. I just would like to share that part. Even though that I have a lot of workload to do or to finish, it's still fun. Like the pressure and the struggle is so fun to do. That's what I feel like. And so yeah, regardless of how pressure I am on that role, I'm still happy with it. I just would like to share it. I feel like it's better to share all the things happening to you, especially if you could share all the struggles that you have. I think struggles and challenges are like part of life anyway, and it's not something that we can just escape from. And if there's like one reason that we are alive, probably that's because of it, to experience those limitations, those challenges, so that we can grow as an individual. That's what I feel like. And again, I'll go back with. Wait, I just have. Just give me a second. Yep. I hope that you can still hear me though. But yes, like again, all the pressures and expectations on the role, I think that's what makes you better. And again, those things are like, I can consider as like a privilege. Why? Because I've run into one of like a post before. Let me put my notebook at the desk. I've ran into one of like a Facebook post before wherein it's a very good quote wherein it says there that you meet to the level of the expectations around you, and because of the expectations of the role and the responsibility, I feel like the way I strive to learn or my curiosity to understand everything is way deeper. And with that, I think that's like a privilege already. And also that's what I feel like that also applies with other aspect of life. Like let's say you are in a group of people wherein there's no expectation from you or they don't believe in you. I feel like you need to get away from that circle because again, we meet to the expectation of the people around us. So if even your friends or your people around you does not believe you in some way or do not expect a lot from you or you look down on you, so you better get away on that situation. Because again, that is a good code to follow. It's not like black and white, but I feel like it's like a good way to live your life, or at least some sort of like a guidance. Yep. So still, we're playing Suikoden 2. I'm not so sure how close we are on finishing this game, but I'm really excited on this one. I hope we can finish it very soon. Okay, I'm not sure if you're hearing the volume of the game. Maybe I just put my mic closer to to the game itself. where are we supposed to go again? Maybe we need to talk to Shu. Lord Ryu, I've formed a new strategy. This fight will be a decisive battle between Youth Brigade and Highland. Forces behind this war are about to reach their limit. The winners will win everything. The losers will lose everything. Is this really like the final battle already? Both the state both the state and Highland will be betting their existence on this battle. You have two choices. One is to stay the course. This is the easy road, but it's a path to defeat. The other is to fight for victory for all. This is a thorny path, but it's the path of the kings. I await your decisions, order you. I can't, not yet. We'll fight, of course. I understand. Assemble everyone in the meeting room. Okay, is this really like the final battle already? Listen carefully, everyone. Now that Highland has taken Matilda, their army numbers 55,000. 55,000 men, or is like near 25,000 or more or so. If we meet them head on, we will likely be crushed. So we have split our army. General Kiba's troops will head east of Muse outside of the Highland Kingdom. Highland will speed their army to keep him from getting too close. That is when the rest of our army will attack Matilda. Then it will be closer to 30,000 or versus 20,000. This is a gamble, and since we are risking everything, it's a big gamble. But if we don't risk our lives, we cannot win this war. This will be the fiercest battle yet, and anyone unwilling to die should be. We will not be pursued. No one will blame you. Wow. We're all ready to die if need to be. We can't give up now. We'll all be left. Any craftsman would be ashamed to begin a job and not finish it. Then let's go. We will show them the might of the kobold. We didn't come this far to not see things through to the end. You always say stuff like that. We will fight for everyone, for ourselves. What are you saying? We've come too far to run away, isn't that right for you? That's right. We've known Ryu for a long time. We must lend him our strength now. Let's go, Ryu. There's no way winners are gonna lose to humans, Ryu. Lord Ryu, we will fight with pride on your behalf. If my father Ridley were here, I'm sure he'd say the same thing. It's a soldier's duty to follow orders. Lord Ryu, I have already given my life to you. You may use it as you please. Lord Ryu. Mr. Ryu. Let's do it, Ryu. I'll be okay. I promise we'll win. I know it. Everyone, loan me your strength. It's time to get ready. Everything's riding on this battle, so leave nothing to it. Here you wake up. It looks like General Kiba's army is getting ready to leave. Come on, we have to see them off. Not sure if you can hear the games and like the background music, so I'm just going to put the microphone near it. And if I need to talk, I probably just get it. I just worried that you might not hear the actual like background music right now. You made it a long way. Promise you'll get Of course, I've always been proud. Oh, proud of it. There you go. We can win. I know it. Yes, we can win. We want to win. Oh, she can win. Initial. Very nice, we're born. It looks like they are retreating, but whose army was that? Yeah, there's like one woman there that we don't know where she came from. Like the one that's like Lady Knight. I haven't seen, but it's a good thing that we won that. And to be honest, I like initially I don't like horror games, but right now I could say that the war games it's really fun, and somehow I feel like I need more of it. Like I'm a little bit, I'm like needing more of that. More. I might play tactical RPG next time. Why not, right? Because I'm already starting to enjoy the grid-based battle system here, like the war system. But it's very seldom that and there's no much of like customization that we can do except this time. But it's really still really fun. Like the mechanics is still really good. But there are only specific requirements in order for you to finish the game. So, I feel like I need more. And oh yeah, if you haven't voted yet for our poll, it's still on our link. If you're in YouTube, you can go to the Twitch link and just click the link there. You don't have to create any account. It's just like go to the link and just choose whatever game you would like to play next. And yeah, it's the struggle is actually fun because you can only like vote once per team. So you cannot vote twice or like spam votes. I find that voting really really. Wow. So there's still next round. So this is getting fun. Where are you? We've been waiting for you. What's this? I trying to explain our plan. We take Raka's castle. Warriors also renown each command unit of troops in the party. Is this going to be like a turn-based battle? Or what do you mean by victory? We did already died, right? I don't like every episode. What? You still join? Never.
And so yeah, really encouraging siya sa I think iba dahil kung he did sacrifice himself for this one. The thunder looks really cool. Right now, I'm not using a lot of resources because I might need to save up just because I feel like we're like almost in the final battle now. So I need to make sure that I do have like enough resources up until the end. And sometimes we have like continuous battle. We're in continuous dungeon where we don't have way to like to save tile or to buy resources or to even take a rest for our abilities to refresh. So I'm not using a lot of abilities right now. And if I need to heal, I probably just need to use my item here. The reason why I bought a lot of this. I want to make sure the frontline defense are good. I think they are the front lines in terms of the defense, right? And I think we really have a good one. Ready to go there? So I don't have much. Stone of this. Okay, we just need to look for the flag. So we can bring the flag. That's what true plan is. Hopefully that will work. And we might end the war after. Well, we have like a different things. With mic test, I'm not sure if you can hear me. But wow. Well, this is a good fight. Right? Not cool. Where's the left? Lately, we're having problems with the disc. I'm a bit scared. But even before we finish the game, we might have having troubles like this. The CD hangs, the problem with the save file in the memory card. That is what makes it more scary, right? Because we already have made a lot of progress. It's already like 50 hours of playing. I can't believe we have to start over again. It's a good thing that we're not so far yet. Hopefully. Okay, so I'm not just going to use that spell of loop. I just hope that's the only trigger because of hope that's the only trigger that resulted of that and this. I'm not sure if that problem is on the disk already or it's on the memory card because we haven't experienced this before, right? These long save file or No, no. This never happened before. Okay. It already. Oh my god. To be honest, I don't like to start over again, but we don't have much of a choice. Seriously insane. It's very long too. Not sure what you think about this. But at least it still loads. What? What's happening to the save file? I'll be right back, guys. We're going to fix something here.